Welcome back, everybody. Um, get around as we are back again for another delightful episode of Payback is a Lich, where we take being petty to a whole new level. Let's remind the audience why we're all here. We have a bunch of spellcasters, undead spellcasters. They are trying to stop Vecna from overwriting the multiverse at his own will and at his own image. Um, and they follow a group of heroic party of adventures that have gathered the rod of seven parts, and they went to try and defeat Vecna, and they did everything right, and they got absolutely wrecked. Vecna wiped the floor with them, and now it's up to these undead liches, self-serving, soul-stealing, eternally decaying spellcasters to pick up the pieces of the rod and try to usurp the dreams of Vecna to themselves. And I mean, we're not. They're not doing this out of the goodness of their rotting hearts. No. They are. They want to top Vecna simple because they are petty. They have a vendetta against him, and that's a self-serving campaign. If they ultimately save the multiverse in the process, I guess that's just a bonus, maybe. Um, well, but here we are again as and with our protagonist. So, without further ado, let's reintroduce to you this delightful crew of undead masterminds. And Let's start with a Creek. Creek, the Spirit King, an undead bard um, whose music is legendary, and he's looking for revenge against Vecna, who killed his friends. Creek, say hello to our audience. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling tonight.
Hey guys, Spirit King Creek here, always with inspiration. He has another lovely song for you tonight, and his epic tale to fight Vecna and get his revenge. Can't wait for you guys to hear.
Very good, very good. And on that note, let me put a more adequate music for you, Creek. And also we have Midge, the Lichen Lich. Ever seen a skeleton covered in fungus? Yeah, that's kind of what you should picture. But Midge is small, is a spore-loving druid lich. She is all about balancing nature. If it's a very loose interpretation of the word balance, and she wants to stop Vecna's quest for total domination and unbalance, so that she can achieve her fungal nirvana. Midge, say hello to our audience. Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling tonight.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Lifestyles of the Lich and Famous! I'm so happy I got myself a new mount! It's a big, ugly fish with sharp teeth!
Excellent. All right, and finally, we have Necroloompa, our blade singing wizard. The type of a broken one that got removed from the new 2014 book. She once tried to stop Vecna herself with her party, and Vecna ended up corrupting her with his magic and turning her into a lich. Vecna actually sees quite a potential in her. And is trying to lure her to join his side. But currently, she's just really sharpening her blades to show Vecna that she is more than just a failed experiment. Necroloompa, say hello to our audience and tell us a little bit about how you're feeling tonight.
Hello, everyone. Well, I'm feeling very, very, very well. Excited for the new adventure, and I'm actually very happy that it's growing on me, this lychee thing, and also my hair. My hair is growing as well. Can you tell? Can you
Oh,
tell?
I'll
No.
fix that real soon.
Oh no! Stay away from me.
Oh boy.
Ronaldo's gonna be my hairdresser going forwards.
We'll see.
All right. So we're having some audio issues last session. Let's hope we've managed to sort it out. Somehow my sound was arriving at your at your end, Necroloompa, before the rest of before the Discord sound somehow. My suggestion is go in the audios and try and reduce the sensitivity of your mic, because it was capturing the your boom boxes or speakers.
Yep.
All right, and okay, and now that we already discussed these little technical issues, let me give the audience a recap about our previous session. In the previous session, our party found themselves in front of a massive, dead, naked god. Apparently, the remains of a battle that took place a long time ago, but somehow the fire of that battle was still burning in the Astral Sea, and it seemed to have been burning for more than a century. Out of the guts or the insides of this god came a canopic golem that shoot out mage hunters creatures, and the party had to maze that creature and get the hell out of there, but not before getting with them the body of a Githyanki that was burning in that fire. They shoved the body and the burning fire inside a demiplane, closed the door, and got the hell out of there. But I should mention, Midge, while the party was fighting and having some fun, and Vocar was suffering of memory loss temporarily, someone apparently was hazing his mind. You guys couldn't figure out who, but you did manage to dispel whatever effect was on top of him. While all of that was happening, Midge made a new friend. She made a friend with this beautiful star angler. Beautiful is a really stretch of that word, real big stretch. And this star angler that she named Gloria became her new mount, as she managed to domesticate a star angler. Well, that's how you know that's a quality druid. And with that, let's bring our heroes back to the Necro Tree, because from that point they left the Astral Sea, and Vocar opened a portal for them, and now they're all back to their favorite rendezvous, the Necro Tree, a place that prevents other creatures to arrive here. This one organism that is primordial and is the size of a massive forest, but it's just one organism, and it consumes anyone who is alive and step in this place. It's a good thing you guys are not alive, and this place protects from divination, protects from transformation spells, protects from the weather, I guess, from the sunlight. Fun place. Good place for a barbecue, Lich barbecue. And here you are again in the Necro Tree, in your rendezvous. You had some time to go back to your lairs, feed your phylacteries, take a long rest, and it's the next day. And you come back here, and Midge Gloria is just flying around, swimming in the air, because that's a fish with flying speed.
Flying speed.
Yes. And she doesn't have swimming speed, but she does have flying speed. I guess that makes sense. A star angler, not just an angler. Okay, and here are you back again to your necro tree to decide, waiting for Vocar, your patron slash
Benefactor.
old guy,
Yeah.
slash a person who's you're taking care of.
Every time you say patron, I unfortunately, because of I think of the liquor patron, the tequila, and every time you say it, I'm like, Midge could use some patron.
Just like Vocar, it's an acquired taste.
Yeah. Midge's gonna walk up to Necroloompa.
Hey there, did you get a chance to study that piece of the rod?
Did we get some time to take a long rest?
Yeah.
Yes.
And you can attune to one of the pieces of the rod if you want to. Finally.
Well, this time I will say that I did my simulacrum before.
It takes 12 hours to do a simulacrum, and
We're doing
just
it.
took a long rest.
We are doing it.
All right. So you are. So how is, what is the name of your simulacrum again?
I'll think about it.
So I tell you what, roll persuasion against the DM. If you
Oh wow!
if you can beat a nat one.
Nat one.
Ooh, tough one.
If you can beat a nat one, you can.
Oh wait, you told me I need to roll from. Give me 1 second. Persuasion. I have a +1. Oh yeah, okay, 15.
Oh, was that your witch laugh?
Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty good, Necroloompa.
Well, thank you. So,
All right.
Did that work?
Yeah, that worked. So
Alright.
it's 1.5 days later, guys. And Necroloompa has created a simulacrum. What is the name of your simulacrums, Necroloompa?
Can I still think about it?
No.
Oh,
She's here. You gotta give her a name.
Does she have long hair or short hair?
She has the very same. She looks exactly like you, except that she has only half of your health and none of your gear.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, there used to be one, but now there's two. Do my eyes deceive me, or is this true?
That was nice. I don't know. My mind right now is not working very well, so let's just go with Simulumpa.
Necroloompa or Simulumpa?
No. Yeah.
Too long, Necroloompa.
Yeah.
Simulumpa.
Yeah. Let's just go with that. No, you know what? I'll go with Elsie. Elsie. Yeah.
Love it.
Elsie. All right. Okay. So, by the way, Necroloompa, I assume you gave the iron flask back to Vocar when he asked?
Maybe. Yeah, I did.
Okay. So you can remove that from your inventory, and
also just
okay.
to mention that I am attuning to the rod, and unattuning to, where are you? Yeah, so I'm giving him the iron flask, and unattuning to my, I guess, mantle of spell resistance.
okay. So if you refresh your character sheet, you should now see a piece of your inventory called Elsie's gear. Whatever gear you put it there, I'll assume is equipped in Elsie's.
Okay.
Could I say during the downtime while Necroloompa did that, I went to town and sang the epic tale of Sabrina to fulfill that promise.
Very good. Very good. Yes, you can.
Midge also unattuned from the Ring of Evasion and attuned to the Ion Stone of Agility.
Very good. Very good. And Midge, why are you feeding Gloria these days?
Whatever bodies I can find. Let's say I went to town with Creek and scrounged up a couple extra bodies after I fed my phylactery, and kind of like Little Shop of Horrors, if you're familiar with that. Are you familiar with that story? And chop it up and feed it some body parts.
Okay. All right. I'll believe you. I have good reasons to do so. All right. By the way, let me just correct one thing here. Necroloompa, you don't have to attune to a piece of the rod. It says there. Yeah,
It doesn't say
possessing
anything
the
about
broken
tuning.
rod. The rod
Mhm.
can't be attuned to while it's broken. While holding one piece of the rod, meaning it's not in your bag of holding, you know the general location of the next consecutive piece.
Mhm.
So we
as
could
the
have used
rod
it last
yearns to be
session.
complete.
Oh,
Yep.
If only you
Oh.
guys read the stuff that is in your inventory.
There's not you guys.
It's not you guys.
Let's not say
Come on,
you guys.
I was trying not to single out Necroloompa.
Yeah, sure.
Man.
Okay, so
Oh,
yeah,
wait.
Necroloompa, you don't even need to unattune from your mantle of spell resistance. Oh,
Which,
boy.
by the way, has literally disappeared from my inventory. The mantle of spell resistance. But anyway, I'll figure it out. No worries.
I can always re-add.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so you're all here, back at the Necro Tree. What gear are you giving Etsy? Better to declare now.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
I can give her some boots of levitation if you want, because I'm not using them.
Okay. Yes, please. And I guess
If you want.
Yep. And I guess I will give her.
Actually, wait. Would you rather have boots of levitation or a ring of evasion? I'll give you one of those.
What does Ring of Evasion do?
Gives you dexterity saving throws. You can automatically succeed if you fail. It has 3 charges.
Let's go with this one then.
The evasion?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So I will get rid of Ring of Evasion, and Elsie has it now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't think you want any of my stuff. All my stuff's cursed.
She will need a focus.
I have a wand of secrets. Well, no, I'll give her the wand of magic missiles. Is that gonna do the job? Okay.
Yep.
And
Okay.
I will also give her the animated shield. Oh wait, I've got another ring of X-ray vision.
Okay.
Can she wear multiple rings?
Can I attune to all 4?
Yeah, she can.
Can I
All
attune
right.
to all?
So if you
Can I attune to 4 items? Yeah.
yeah, she can attune to 4 items, same as you,
Beautiful.
because she has
Okay.
the same abilities as you do.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
I just want to point it out. She has no clothes now, so she's like a naked Necroloompa.
Okay. Okay.
I hope you guys are not uncomfortable with that.
Oh, Midge is perfectly fine.
Well, when I went out to town, would it be viable for Necroloompa to tell me to get a pair of clothes?
I mean, I have traveler's clothes in my inventory. They may not fit her because I'm a gnome, but
Wait, I
she's
found
welcome
some
to try some on.
clothes. I found some clothes in my inventory, so I'll give her that.
Aren't these the ones you're wearing?
No, this is the equipment. Oh god, no, yeah, you're right. But I have a bedroll, so I guess I can give her.
I got you.
I have a blanket. I have a blanket she can drape over
And
her
a
if you
rope,
want.
And I have a rope. I have a rope
have
as
the-
well. So maybe
You tie
I'll-
around.
I have 3 pairs of Creek's same outfit. Would you like a Symbalumpa to look like Creek?
I mean,
I have an extra pair.
if you don't mind it, at least
Wow,
you know,
including
she'd
a hat?
be decent.
Including a
Yeah,
hat?
I have 3 of those. I have 3 clothes of the same
Wow.
outfit.
Excellent. All right. So you can add common clothes to Elsie and rename them that look like creeks.
Actually, they're costume clothes.
Okay, costume clothes there is.
They're very colorful. I like them.
It's like looking at me, but female.
Yeah.
And with real hair.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right. So, question is, where's next, guys?
Midge is gonna walk up.
So, it looks like it's just the 3 of us. The 4 of us. I'm still kind of a little nervous about going down to the catacombs. I wonder if we could start looking and maybe finding a way that we can get to Eberron? What do you think?
Well, Necroloompa, you're holding the piece, right? Or what does it tell you?
Yeah. Do I have to use a charge? No, the charge is for the arcane gate, right? I just have to hold it.
Yeah. You just have to
Okay.
hold it.
So I'm just gonna ask you, basically, what it's telling me?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm holding the piece of rod. Which direction is it?
It points towards the direction of the permanent teleportation portal to the south.
I guess, yeah, it only makes sense, right? Guys, I think we need to teleport our way out of here to see which way next. Because it's
Yeah, but where are we gonna go?
I have no idea.
Do we want to go back to the
Well,
end?
I hope you guys manage to get some rest, because there's no time to waste.
Oh. Okay. Hey,
If you-
Vocar,
Yeah.
do you have any way to maybe try and get us to Eberron?
To Eberron. Wow,
Yeah.
that's not an easy way. There are. I can think about at least 3 ways. We can go to Sigil and take a portal from there. That might not be necessarily a pleasant trip, but it's better than the alternative. Then we can go to the Ethereal Sea and hope we can navigate in the Ethereal Sea for long enough that not many years have passed, and when we come back to Eberron's, then is not a realm of Vecna. Or we can go through the Shadowfell and try to reach this area of the Shadowfell that makes frontier with the Far Realm. It's a weird area, and but that area, when you rise up, it leads to the equivalent of the Underdark for Eberron.
Well, you said yourself that time is of the essence, so which is rather odd. Not a feeling I'm used to as a lich, but which way do you think would be the fastest?
Look. I think we have a few options. First of all, we can eliminate the competition. We should teach cars that you don't cross a lich unless you want to end it up 6 feet under the ground.
Oh, I thought you were going to say unless you want to end up in a ditch.
Or even better. And,
I'm learning from Creek how to rhyme.
That was an excellent ditty right there. Now you're just gonna get a tune with it, and you'll be making music.
yes, we could, but that's not going to be an easy task. Kaz is very powerful. He's as powerful as Vecna when he was an archlich. And, well, there's no really way to tell where he is. Also, he wears this goddamn crown that you can't detect who he is. You can't detect when he's lying. It's called a crown of lies or something like that. And it's something that makes them deceive anyone. Even Vecna. Well, well, if we can't find him, maybe there is a way to find another piece of the rod by using the pieces we find. Turns out that it doesn't really matter. Eventually, if you chase the rod on one side and we chase the rod on the other, we're gonna encounter him sooner or later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there is only one way to get the pieces of the rod he has. It's not impersonal. It's just lichness. And then I'm gonna teach that lying piece of garbage that you don't bring a sword to a lich fight.
So what do y'all think?
We can go Shadowfell. We can go Ethereal Sea. And we can go Sigil.
The Shadowfell might be kind of fun. I have vague memories of someone that I once knew that was in the Shadowfell. I don't know.
Honestly, the Shadowfell sounds like our best bet, because when you said the trip to Sigil would not be pleasant, I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Well, let me put it this way. Sigil is the shortest path, right? We can just take a portal, go to Sigil.
We have to go to Mechanus as well, right? I mean, that's at Sigil.
It's not at Sigil, but there's probably a portal in Sigil to Mechanus. You were right. Maybe we can kill two birds with one stone.
I feel like, let's go to Sigil, and then we go from there. We either choose Mechanus, or we try to go to Eberron. What do you think?
What's the downside though? What's gonna Vocar? What's gonna make the trip unpleasant then? Sigil sounds like a good place.
Well, maybe not unpleasant to you, but I know some people there that they don't really like me. And if you encounter the Lady of Pain, she can destroy you with the snap of a finger. Actually, she doesn't even snap her finger. She can just float above you and look down on you, and you become dust. And so does your phylactery. So,
I've heard about her.
oh yeah, you really don't want to mess with her. Some people say she's an overgod or something. Not even the gods can go in there. But I know the true story. I know what she did. Partially.
Oh.
Yeah. You see, the only thing she cares about is that goddamn donut-looking city, and she protects it, as is the most important part of the multiverse. And no god can go inside, people say. And even if you are quasi-deity or an archdevil, doesn't matter. You can't go inside if you're too powerful. And
So wait,
she's
can Vecna go there?
not anymore. He tried once. And there's a very old Lich in there who runs the mortuary in a faction called the Heralds of Dust. And he has a massive mortuary, and some people say he's the first citizen of Sigil. His called Facto Skull. And he has this orrery of souls and whatnot, where he guides the souls to their righteous place in the multiverse. But in that mortuary, there's something very powerful called a tiresome. Think like the necromantic's dream soup. And Vecna tried to suck all the souls of that place to feed his phylactery. He managed to invade Sigil by influencing some cultists inside the town to open an illegal portal, and well, he almost succeeded. A group of adventurers tried to stop him, but they were failing until the Lady of Pain appeared. That's how the tale goes. And he was already powerful enough to give her some trouble, and he told her he was going to become a god, and there's nothing she could do to stop him. And then the rumor says that she made him a god. Since gods cannot enter Sigil, the moment she turned him into a lesser deity, he was banished from the town. So, in my view, she kinda screwed up. Because if she hadn't made him a lesser deity, which was something he was wanting for so long, in order to protect her precious town, and if she had just crushed him, like she should have done, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Yeah, kind of one-sided, huh? Kind of selfish.
Oh, yeah, you see, she says she's truly neutral, so our concept of justice is something sometimes hard to grasp.
You know, I have this vague memory of waking up in a mortuary in Sigil many, many, many years ago.
Happens to the best of us.
I forgot about that. Yeah. That was shortly. Interesting. Yeah, I think I'd like to go back there. What do you think, Creek? Necroloompa?
Is there anything else I know what the city of Sigil is about?
No, your character never been there.
Well, despite the dangerous overgod, it does sound like it's a fine city, and it's the shortest way there, so yeah. I'm down to go.
Well, I have to say, that's the shortest path. The longest path the Tyrio see, and the so-so path is the Shadowfell. Now, the The shortest path is the riskier one. The longest path is the less riskier one. Well, but I guess we're liches. If something goes wrong, we just rise from the grave again, stay in the game like a true lich, right?
Yeah!
Can I get control of Gloria, by the way?
Yeah, you should have.
I don't.
Okay.
Wait,
let's
so-
try this again.
Are we going where the rod is saying, or are we going?
There you go.
Was it Sigil?
Cool,
Sigil?
cool, thank you. I think we're gonna go to Sigil.
Sigil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, if you want to take the shortest path, I don't mind. Look, I'm gonna go give you one advice while you are in Sigil. Keep your friends close and your liches even closer. Because if you encounter a Dabus or the Lady of Pain, you may end up in a maze, going crazy. And well, the good thing about being a lich is if you end up in a maze, you can just destroy your body and be reborn somewhere else in the multiverse.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Good to know.
All right.
And what-
So is then decided? Where is Ronaldo? Where is Cyril?
No idea. I think Ronaldo's still
Oh.
building those. What was it that he had to build?
The
The
cannons?
cannons. That's the one.
Creek
Thank you.
imitating Ronaldo's voice. Oh, I'm on my fancy adventures. Don't worry, in two time. In like this poor imitation.
Okay. Well, I unfortunately have been to Sigil too many times, and they sell good tea there. Yeah, and what I could appreciate,
and
and I know a portal to leave us there, so might be a bit bumpy, but
Before
Come
we-
on!
yeah.
before we
I was
teleport,
saying-
Creek, you can go first, Midge.
I was just saying,
Come on, Necroloompa! And they'll see!
And Creek will cast Disguise Self, and so for an hour he'll look like a human again.
Not looking forward for this, guys.
Midge really needs that raven slumber so she can hide Gloria. Maybe that's something we need to find. Crap. What can I do?
Yeah. Good
Yeah,
question.
Gloria's not gonna do very well in, or maybe she will. Who knows? There's all sort of weird creatures in Sigil.
Well, we'll try it.
All right,
Oh.
Gloria, you be on your best behavior, okay?
Worst it can happen is we ended up having Gloria for dinner.
We'll see what happens.
Be a good girl. And Midge pats her on the belly.
All right. The travel to Sigil, the trip to Sigil is one that takes you quite a bit of time. You first have to head towards the material plane. Then Vocar leads you to this entrance to the Underdark, or so you thought it was. The entrance to the Underdark had a
Is
portal.
Vocar coming with
S-
us?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe he can gate us there now. So it doesn't take
no, you
that
can't.
long?
No,
Okay,
the only
alright.
way to enter the City of Doors is through one of its doors.
Oh, yeah.
And well, he he leads you to an entrance which seemed to be an entrance to the Underdark, but it wasn't. It was, in fact, a secret entrance to the Outlands. And he leaves you, he comes out in a portal in the middle of the Outlands, not into a special, colorful garden. You walk through the garden for the good part of a week before you arrive into this massive arch that seems to be made of a single piece of carved stone. This massive arch stands in the middle of sandy dunes. The sandy dunes are purplish, and you see no footprints, nowhere to be seen. The arch is so tall; it's more than 300 feet tall. And Vocar climbs all the way to the top of the arch. He says a few words, and he puts his hand on what seems to be a little latch in that. And then he comes down, and a veil of shimmering light appears in between the arch. He crosses through the portal, and on the other side of the portal, there is a statue of a horse. And in between the legs, the back legs of the statues of this horse, or I should say, in between the horse's butt cheeks and the arch that forms in that statue's between the horse butt cheeks and its back legs, it's the exit of that portal. And Vocar passes through it, and here are you coming through the ass of a horse as you come out into Sigil, into this massive building that defies logic. The architecture of this town, as you look around, the buildings just go around in circles. There's no sky. As you look up, there are buildings pointing downwards towards you. The city is mind-blowing. As you cross through Sigil, it takes you a few moments just to realize, just to appreciate the magnitude of the architecture you are looking to. Now, as you look at this map, Sigil is a torus-shaped city, which means it has the shape of the inside of a donut. And the city goes around. So if you're looking at this map, imagine that this map is a cylinder. You take the top of the map, and so if you go too far south, you come out in the north. If you go too far west, you come out if you go too far east, you come out in the west, and so forth, and so on and so forth. So all these directions of the map, they connect with each other. Okay. So you go all the way here, you come out on the other side here, and so on and so forth. All right, and here are you in that horse statue as you just come out. I'll give you a few moments to appreciate the architecture and this place for those of you who haven't been here before.
Wow! This is kind of cool.
I know. Look at all these weird designs.
Have I been
And
here
the
before?
people, too.
Yeah. Sigil is the crossroads of the multiverse. It's in the center of the Great Wheel. It is connected to every plane of existence and infinite worlds among them. The city of doors, as they call. And it brims with commerce, travel, schemes, adventure. It's also referred by the locals as the cage, because the only way into or out of this city is through one of its countless portals, pathways controlled by this enigmatic Lady of Pain and her floating species of alien-looking creatures called the Dabus. They speak in sign language and floating sigils in the air. Good luck trying to understand those weirdos. Well, any place here that you would like to visit?
Well, I was just thinking,
As she looks over at Gloria.
I wonder if this is such a booming metropolis area, I wonder if there might be some place we can find some type of a saddle or something so that all of us can like ride on top of Gloria as a form of transportation.
Yeah. You find anything in here? So, inside the city, there is not just a urban tangle of bladed buildings in this wild array of architecture style, but also within this great ring that is the city. As the city curves before you and behind you, you see all the different markets in different places. There is this haze of what that seems like some sort of of weird mist that is in between the buildings, almost as if the gravity plane was distorted there. So when you look up, you can't necessarily see the other side or the upwards, just the shapes and forms, as there is this mist, this fog. Um, that seems kind of like an industrial haze that keeps slightly disappearing upward. There are no suns, no moons, no stars, no celestial bodies that you can see. It seems that whatever light this city has in its daytime, um, it is artificial or magical. It's a bit unsettling for most visitors, but to you guys, it's almost comforting. Um, and you can see this. The city is just there's so much. There's so many markets, so much noise around here. It's is definitely it seems a place that is quite alive, and you see this beautiful mix of different species from all corners of the multiverse, all of them dealing with each other together in here. There's no stereotypes. You see Githyankis having drinks with mind flayers and angels having drinks with devils, and talking Pegasus having drinks with demons, and everybody here is their own person apparently. There are some philosophers on the streets, for all you can tell, but indeed, it seems that this city is very cosmopolitan.
Oh, there's nothing really to worry about. Look at everyone getting along.
Yeah, is anyone so because of the vast array and the eclectic people, Gloria's not attracting any undue attention. Am I correct in that assumption?
None of you is. There are so many different people here.
Awesome. Okay.
You attract
Cool.
no attention in here.
Midge will say,
Well, I don't know. Do you want to do a little shopping, or do we want to just go straight for it?
Yeah, wouldn't hurt to see what they have to offer for music and wares here.
Yeah.
Where do we
so
even go?
I see on the map this great bazaar. How much? Okay, so based off of what you know of Midge's history, how much time did she spend in here after she left? After she ditched everyone at the mortuary?
Well,
How familiar?
Midge barely remembers her
Yeah.
time when she was alive. This has been so many centuries ago.
Okay.
And this when she was here so briefly.
Yeah.
She does remember the mortuary. As now, as you look at that impossible city in front of you, it does ring a bell. That the architecture in this place just give you almost a sense of nostalgia.
Yeah.
But there is nothing much. You didn't really get to explore the city, unfortunately, and it seems that this place is there's still a lot to learn. But Vocar
Yeah.
seemed particularly comfortable as you are all looking around, a kind of
Did
a
Vocar
awe.
want to go get some tea? I see this T
Exactly.
Street Transit.
Ooh, and there's
Is
something
that where
called the
Vocar
Greek-
wants to go?
You guessed it. You guessed it.
Okay.
Ah, and he's just he looks at that. There's this onion-shaped cabs of T Street Transit shuttle, and um, and um, and he's saying, "Oh, look at that tea store. Oh, I remember so fondly when I could appreciate some tea. Oh, that's the one thing I've regret for not being alive, among other things. That's the one thing among other things, yes."
Creek is curious what the grease pit means.
Grease pit.
Oh, the grease pit. Okay. So this is, you see, the grease pit is where all the flavors of the multiverse converge. It's this noisy alley brimming with planar street food. Creatures come from far and wide to sample in its delights or hawk them to hungry customers over the hubbub of the daily crowds. The grease pit offers a taste of the outer planes, you see. Deep fried meat skewers sizzled in bubbling oil, taken from the battlefields of Acheron, marinating in a bath of rage and zeal. Ooh! Oh, this city's much nicer when you were alive.
Yeah. Now I'm hungry.
And as you look around, there are some markets on the street, and there are definitely some shops. And Vocar is so distracted. He's just looking around, and while you're all looking around, there's this woman approaches you, and she says, "Hi, we were kind of waiting on you to arrive. Would you mind? Would you mind coming with us? We've been waiting for some time now."
What?
Yeah,
Oh.
we you see, we've been waiting for you to arrive for some time, and oh no! Take your hand off my liches! You don't look. I'm gonna tell you one time, witch. I don't like you around here. We are all. This is kind of my lich family. They're all loyal. Yes, and they would. They know that if they ever rat out a lich, they will end up cold as ice. So you take your hands out of them, Tasha. Come
Oh,
on.
can we
Come
roll
on.
something to see if we know who
Yeah.
Tasha is?
Yes,
What do you want us to roll?
You
History,
can definitely run an arcana.
intelligence, arcana.
Arcana. My natural one
And-
says no.
You guys have no idea. How about Necroloompa?
26.
Oh, she knows who she
Oh,
is.
Necroloompa. It's a if you've of course you know Tasha. Of course you know Tasha. You see, she is a witch. And Necroloompa, you know a lot about her. You study her spells. You know her history. You know she used to be evil and now she's good, and she used to deal with demons and now she doesn't, and she's and she's a bit of a chaotic creature, and she's very, very famous. across the multiverse. So to you, it's like meeting a celebrity, Necroloompa. To Midge, and it's like meeting another pretty lady, and to Creek
Oh.
is like, who the hell is this girl?
Curious, how good looking is she? Like, because Midge isn't the biggest fan of good looking people.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you a little. Let me give you a little taste of how she looks. Oh boy, how she looks now.
I'm like hitting both Grip and Midge with my elbow, trying to like hint them. Like, guys, she's well known. She's Tasha, you don't know Tasha?
Oh,
Ah,
is she here for a song? I could sing you anything you'd like, miss.
Oh yeah, Midge absolutely hates her. Looking at that picture.
Duh. I share your feelings, Midge. I don't like her. She's too cocky, too confident.
yeah, exactly. Someone needs to put her in her place.
I completely agree. I completely agree. Look, I told you. Don't touch my liches. Calm down. Calm down, Lich, please. Sit down. Take a breather, okay? Look, I'm not here trying to mess with you. We already kind of did a little bit of a mess ourselves. I've just been looking into my cauldron, checking my crystal ball, and looking for some thread. I've been talking to my friend Chronepsis sometimes. We exchange letters. We're super close, and he kind of gave me some tips about your little group in your little endeavor, and he says he was putting his chips on you guys. So I'm curious. I just want to invite you over for some tea. You are evil. You are evil. I mean, liches are evil. But tempting a lich with tea he cannot appreciate, that's only for the worst of the worst. Come on, stop being a drama queen, Vocar. Come on. You've been in the sanctum so many times now, talking about this and that and trying to steal our books and our knowledge. Come on. At least this time, we are not trying to kill you when you enter our realm. What do you guys think?
Vocar? I mean, Chronepsis seemed, when we spoke to him, he wanted to help us, or he seemed to be in our favor. I mean, if she wants to help us, I don't see why not.
Creek pipes up.
Oh, you see, Midge, the reason why they're trying to help us is because clearly they're out of options. Look, you can't make a move in this town without a lich knowing about you. And there are many liches in here. Skull is one of the biggest ones. And this witch, well, I can tell you one thing. In this world, either you make people run from the liches, or we will be the ones running from the witches. Do you catch my drift?
Yeah, eat or be eaten.
Yes, exactly, Midge. Exactly. So, don't underestimate her. the wizard's tree, as they like to call themselves, were the ones that fucked this up. Kind of funny. It created an opportunity for us. So, let's try to make the best out of this opportunity. If you want to go there. Otherwise,
Can I suggest that you leave the fish outside? It smells really bad.
Midge walks over to her and just farts right next to her.
Does that smell better?
No, not really. That smells like your bowels have decayed a long time ago. And
Yep, you got it. That's called Old Midge.
there's definitely some dust in your pants because I think that one was a dry one.
Oh, I can give you a wet one if you want.
So, here, I have a little bit of I have a little bit of a proposal. Maybe it's a good deal for you guys, you know.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, how is that group of heroes you were gathering to help you with the mission of stopping the Whispered One?
Well, if you're asking me that question, being the lich that you are, I guess you already know they're all dead, and that it's a bit too soon for you to be making jokes with it.
Oh, I'm not making any jokes. I mean, it must feel horrible for you to have this burden on your shoulders. I mean, the responsibility, the regret.
Already distilling your poison, Vocar? I mean, wait for the tea first.
Yeah. I don't like her.
Well, how about a song? I would like to sit down and have some tea, even if I can barely taste it or not even anymore. Tea is always a
So-
way to socialize.
So, Midge, are you leaving Glory outside?
How big is this place? Like, what are we talking about?
The sanctum, it's a massive mansion.
Will she fit in there?
She would, but Tasha is not gonna let her inside.
Well, then I guess I need to leave Gloria outside then.
Okay, all right.
And I need to try and get the enlarge reduce spell to help in the future.
Yeah, that could do.
You
Let me
know,
see.
Midge. Here, do you want to take this?
And he
What is it?
gives you his flask.
It's empty.
Oh
It's
my goodness,
borrowed. I want it back.
that's perfect. Maybe I need to find one of these for myself.
All right, so I will try and capture Gloria inside the flask.
Well, as Gloria is friendly to you, it can fail the save automatically.
Okay.
And that way you can
Should I
put
just
the,
go ahead and add
yeah.
it?
Yes.
Okay.
Put
To my
the iron
inventory.
flask in your inventory.
Okay.
I want my iron flask back. There is a black market of iron flasks in Sigil. You can buy an iron flask with any kind of creature inside if you have enough money. By the way, the markets here are amazing. You can buy anything from any place in the multiverse as long as you have enough money, time, contacts, and or you're in a hurry to beat up some merchants and steal all their crap.
Come on, Vocar. You know they're gonna get in trouble if they do that. The laws in Sigil are very strict these days. You can't just go and do whatever you want and kill or whatnot. If you start breaching the law of the factions or whatever it is, they're gonna come. They're gonna hunt you down. They're gonna throw you into a maze. Vocar, you know better than this. Come on in. And she brings you into the first floor of the of the sanctum. And let me bring you there.
Before we go, can I real quick roll like either an investigation or a perception to make sure that she's actually the one and it's not like someone else disguised as her?
You can roll an insight.
Insight.
But if it was Kaz, for what you learned, you wouldn't know the difference.
Okay, well, for 14, I guess not doing much.
I mean, you're too starstruck to get a read on her.
Can Midge go ahead and do it too? I've been wanting to. But...
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do one. Does my true sight
18.
reveal anything when I look at Tasha?
Nope.
Okay. All right, let's go.
All right. Before you guys enter the sanctum, let's take a quick break, everybody, and we'll be right back.
Oh, look, we have... Look at who's here with us.
Hello, Ronaldo. Can you hear us?
He's on mute.
Hello!
Ronaldo!
Can you hear me okay, or is there a bad echo in here?
It's a little echoey, yeah.
Little echo.
Yeah. It's like you are inside an aquarium.
Yeah.
My soul is trapped somewhere in my phylactery. This is the best I can do. This is the best I can do, so I might just have to talk really quiet or something.
No, that's fine.
All right. Okay, welcome, Ronaldo. Welcome back after weeks crafting things. Let's be. Where is Necroloompa? Are you there? If you are there, we're on mute.
Wah, wah.
Did she fall
She's
asleep?
not there yet. Oh, let's hope not.
So, oh, there she is.
Right, I could hear you in my headset, but I was getting there. I was running. Right. I'm back.
All right.
I was running.
Yes.
At the speed of sound.
Hello, Ronaldo.
Hello. I'm so happy to pop in, even just
Nice
for
to
once.
have you back. Oh, your sound's not the best of the
Yeah.
I
best.
know. I literally, this is the only room I can be in right now. And
That's
yeah,
fine.
I can't do anything about it.
I think I can
This
understand.
is a one-time thing.
It's decent.
Yeah, let's just pretend Ronaldo's jaw fell out of place while he was working, and he hasn't managed to put it back properly.
He was experimenting in his board and with some trinket, and the magic trinket messed with his voice.
Yeah, something like that. All right. Okay, great to have you back nonetheless. And let me tell you what you were up to this past few days. You are making some legendary items with the spikes you took out of the back of Sharon, that primordial kraken you guys savaged the carcass. And yes, it takes quite a few days to craft those items, but Ronaldo, you can check. Oh, and yes, let's bring Ronaldo back to his lair. Where it is? I'm trying.
Does Midge have her barnacle hat?
Does Mitch have her barnacle hat, Ronaldo? Did you manage to make that while you were out?
It was far too amusing to not do. Here, if you give me a minute, I might be able to go outside and the sound will be better. I'll bring it back.
All right.
There he is, Slad Dad himself.
There he is.
I just love his mansion. It's so cool. So big and spacious as well.
It's okay if you like that type of thing.
It's much more alive than my tavern.
Ah, you complaining?
Wait, have we seen yours yet?
Yeah, the one with just
Yeah.
like the bones and from like this dragon.
She's the most humble one among you.
Yeah, I am
living
indeed.
living in the middle of a sandy desert. Took the layer out of a Lich. So yeah.
Oh, that's right. I remember it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me better
the
now?
only furniture.
Oh,
Oh,
much
yes,
better,
much
yeah.
better now.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Okay. I'm outside finally, and there's a bit of a breeze this time. I'm not gonna die out here. All right. Much better. And
Right.
yes, Ronaldo Mansion. This is very cool.
Very good. All right. So now that we have Ronaldo's in his mansion, Ronaldo, Ronaldo, there are three things you had to figure out in this period. 3 items. The first one you worked on was the helmet that was with Vocar when he returned to the party. And last week, the week before that, he had a little bit of an experience as he was trying to use that helmet you've made him with the head of a golem to try and trap Morrigan, and turned out for the best. The party ended up defeating Morrigan, his Dracolich Derry, and even the astral the astral dreadnought. And then you had 2 spikes of and that you wanted to make something legendary with those 2 spikes of Sharon, because Sharon deserves the best. And of course you had some time to go to a few shops, and you found yourself a bag of holding, and you've managed to finish 2 special javelins made with the spikes on the back of Sharon. Could you go to your inventory and tell us a little bit more about these spikes you've made?
All right, let me pull that up. It's also different doing this on my phone. I don't like it.
Yeah, I can imagine. I've done
It's
it
called
before.
Kraken's Impaling Lightning.
Oh, I just found it. Yes. Come on, let me read it. There we go. The javelin is a magic weapon that grants you a swimming speed of 30 feet. When you hurl it and speak its command word, it transforms into a bolt of lightning, forming a line 5 feet wide that extends out from you to a target within 120 feet. Each creature in the line, excluding you and the target, must make a DC 18 Dex saving throw, taking 4d10 lightning damage on a failed save and half as much damage on a successful one. The lightning bolt turns back into a javelin when it reaches its target. Make a ranged weapon attack against the target. On hit, it takes 4d10 lightning damage. It has 3 charges. Using the property, expends 1 charge. It regains all expended charges daily at dawn. In the meantime, it can still be used as a magic weapon. All damage caused by this weapon bypasses resistances. Yeah, super cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, I love it.
So it takes some time to craft these things, and of course you wanted to make something that was worthy of Sharon, and you've managed to make 2 of them. When you receive a sending message from Vocar saying, "Hey, we're going to Sigil. If you decide to join us and you finish doing your errands or whatever it is that you're crafting, come meet us."
Sigil, it's been quite a long time. Very well. Rowena, I'm going out. Take care of the place. Make sure don't burn it down while I'm gone.
Yes, master.
And you don't lead little bicycle, unicycle tread marks on the nice marble. But I know you'll be a good girl, won't you?
And the doll replies to you.
Please play with me.
Oh God. Oh.
Oh. Oh, don't worry, sweetheart. Papa will be back soon enough, and we'll have plenty of time for fun and games. But I'm really busy right now, and I've got to go. He gives her a little pat on the head.
Oh boy.
As a
And if
player,
I'm lucky.
oh yeah, as a player, you have keyed in on my fears. Oh,
My favorite stuff, yes. All right, be good. Or be bad. You're bad, or you'll be
You put one of these dolls in a room with Midge, and she's not going to be able to take a long rest.
He doesn't even
it
say
doesn't
anything.
even
He's just
have to
watching
talk.
from the
It
corner.
doesn't even have to talk. Just sit it in the corner, and I'm done. Like that's it. Oh no.
It's a good song. It's a good song.
He'll put a little doll in the corner of her room and be like, "Don't worry, this one's not one of the live ones. I think it's kind of hard to tell when they sleep."
Oh boy! All right, Ronaldo. How do you plan to get to Sigil and meet the rest of the party?
Well, has he been there before? Would he be able to use his teleportation circle, or is Sigil new to him?
So in Sigil, you only enter through a sanctioned portal. You gotta find a portal to Sigil.
Through a horse's ass. That's how we got there.
Well, that's one of the portals. So let me ask you, Ronaldo. Roll an Arcana check to see if you remember how did you get to Sigil the last time you went there.
All right, and you should be able to see this from Discord, not the internet. So, Arcana,
hopefully, yeah. Actually, Avrai is broken. Wizards of the Coast and the Beyond broke a vast. They're breaking Beyond to empty. Right. They're breaking all the cool things. They support their tools.
As soon as we started the stream live, that's when everything broke.
Yes. Beyond.
Right, well, you have no
why would they stop supporting the most useful thing that was created to support the Beyond to End, D&D Beyond, which was Beyond to Empty, and now they want to. Now they want to take a ride bot away from us? How are we supposed to survive like this? Anyway, go ahead.
Let's see. Rolling. Well, that's a really good beginning check of the game after all these weeks. You see it? Roll a 10.
Yeah.
All right. Let me. Okay. I gotta make sure I have your game log here. All right. Yeah. Roll a 10. Very good, Ronaldo. You came back to roll a 2 for us.
Yep. Rowena, I forget. How do I get to Sigil?
Well, you have to go through a portal.
Oh, maybe old, but I'm not stupid. I remember that much. I'm sure didn't we write it down? I wrote it down on the back of that peace treaty I was supposed to hand out. Then I wrote that note. Oh yes, I found the coordinates of Sigil, and where did we keep that? We lost that somewhere.
I don't know, Master. I don't touch your stuff.
Maybe we did hand them that peace treaty. I can't remember.
Master, there are many portals to Sigil. I knew of one in the Pandemonium.
How do I get there again?
how do you get to the pandemonium? You'll have to plane shift or travel there.
Let's see. Can I spend a luck point to try and re-roll and find my notes on where to find Sigil?
You can roll a flat intelligence check to access your memory, your many year old memory.
Okay. Give me a second. Oh. There we go. Dirty 20.
Woo! Yeah.
Very good.
Hmm.
I remember now.
All
I was
right.
just testing you, Rowena. Just testing you.
So you find your map scroll where you took notes of the entrance to Sigil in the material plane. That is this door room, this room door, sorry, in an inn in the material plane, which is not far from where you are. In some place in the material plane. I'm not going to reveal the address, and you could potentially go there, and this will connect you to a place called the Ubiquitous Wayfarer, which is a reputable 3-story tavern whose tap room contains over 24 portals to other parts of Sigil and beyond. The tavern sits in the lower ward of Sigil, but the folks believe it is in whatever ward they happen to live in. The Wayfarer is popular among planar explorers and adventurers who use its portals to get around the city. It offers a quick path across the city if one knows the right portals. The proprietor is a gray-haired bartender named Rian Blackholm, and it's a human veteran, and he takes exception to people using his place as a shortcut without stopping for a drink. So if you go through there, you have to stop for a drink.
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good. Can we save time and hop me over there or something?
Oh yeah. While you are on your way there, let's check on the rest of the party. Let's see what they are doing. As they just entered the sanctum in Sigil, as Ronaldo has to find his way to the inn, to cross a portal, to go to another tavern, to go to go find a party wherever they are in Sigil.
He's gonna be fashionably late, like he always is.
Indeed, I think he likes to make an entrance.
Yes.
I like to make an entrance, and typical man has to overcomplicate directions, making a number of detours.
All right, Ronaldo, as you find your way to Sigil, Ronaldo, if you get to Sigil, you might as well buy some materials. You could fashion some quite nice stuff with the materials, with the shops in Sigil, although it may cost you a kidney or two. Okay, so let me bring you all to the sanctum. The sanctum.
I'm in complete black. Let me try and I can see my token,
boy.
but that's all I see.
Okay.
I also sent you a message. I homebrewed the barnacle hat. If that's okay. It's just providing acid resistance.
Did Ronaldo build the barnacle hat? Ronaldo,
I thought he did.
Did you have time? Did you have time, Ronaldo, to do that?
I've been gone a long time. I should think so.
Okay. All right. So very good, Midge.
But I don't have it until I see him, so I'll disequip it because I.
All right. Okay. Okay. So.
There we go.
All right.
Oh, Midge is gonna have fun in here. Oh goodness, this place is too nice.
As you enter this beautiful mansion, the host of this mansion approaches you, and she says, "Hi, I'm Illustrious Silverhand, and we've been waiting for you for a very long time." Mm-hmm, says Tasha. Mm-hmm, yeah, a very long time. You guys certainly take your time to get anywhere you want to go. I have to say, even the prophecy is late. Oh, I didn't know I was worthy of a prophecy. I was the prophecy telling you we had the twin blade singing Liches, and what the hell are you waiting for us? Well, you see, me and my dear friend Tasha have, well, we have kinda tried to accomplish something, and unfortunately, our attempts have been thwarted.
Hold on, I need to sit down for this.
And Midge walks over and just plops down on the sofa.
Yeah, let me sit down too, and then Creek's gonna go right here.
This is my sanctum. In here, I found a secure place to conduct sensitive magic and research. I traveled to Sigil and moved here decades ago, and this is one place where I can have a safe haven, if you may. There, I have also here a portal that is sanctioned by the lady and her tabus and can take you to many places in the multiverse. I can facilitate your travel in order to accomplish your objectives.
So what's in it for you then if you're helping us?
Well, you see, you are pursuing a sort of objective to which I believe our interests may be aligned, right, my friend? Yeah, so you want to kick Vecna's butt, and for your own reasons, we want Vecna gone. So you get to accomplish that, and we will help you accomplish that whatever way we can, because, well, we want to fix the mess we've made. And we can only do that when he's gone, because he's kind of thwarting reality, and magic is a bit inconsistent at the moment. So you make him gone, and we'll help until then. Afterwards, then we're going to have to figure out a new arrangement. As my
Can I roll an
bluntly
insight?
candid friend just told you. Hello?
Hello?
You're cut.
Can you hear
You're
me?
going in and out. Yeah. Legend.
Yeah? All right. Can you hear me now?
All right, we got
Yeah,
you.
I can
Yeah.
hear.
It was like clicking off and on there for a second.
Okay. And she was saying, as my friend here has bluntly explained to you in her very candid way, it seems that you are our interests are aligned for the time being, and therefore is in our best interest to support your quest, even though I haven't ever considered to go so low in order to have to make alliances with Liches.
That's not the way to get us on your side. Insults will get you nowhere.
Oh, that's, you see, Midge, they think they're better than us. All the wizards, all the wizards tree and the big wizards, they are all the same. They like to preach their morals and their moral high ground. So, hey, Alustriel, how about you come down from your high horse? Because you screwed up. You sent a bunch of unprepared adventurers to try and take down one of the most difficult creatures to defeat in the entire multiverse. It has been 9,000 years that many different types of creatures and gods have been trying to get rid of him, and no one did. He's like he's like a bad cockroach. He's like he's like bad herpes. It never truly go away.
Creek pipes up and says, "But Vocar, I am willing to listen to them. We've already had one other Lich betray us. It wouldn't hurt to see what other help, despite their interests, are."
So,
let me,
real quick,
by the way, let me describe a little bit the room that you guys are in, because Midge, I gotta say, you're sitting down in this plush antique furniture. The sofas and the footstools are arranged here very nicely. To the north, there is a grand staircase. To the south, there's a garden of ferns and flowering plants grow around a raised marble dais. And this whole
Did you see
place
what I
is
typed in
so
chat?
pedantic.
Yeah. That's why Midge sat down, is she wants to dirty this place up. I wrote in chat, these two are everything that Midge hates about everything. Like, I feel like I need to roll like a wisdom save or something, because she wants to just dirty this place up, throw maggots and stuff all over this place. Like, that's all she wants to do right now. So I don't know what you want me to do, but like,
well, Midge, roll an Arcana check.
How pretentious these two are right now is just driving her insane.
And Necroloompa, roll an Arcana check.
Not
All right,
one.
Midge. You are not afraid of them because you have no idea who they are.
Yeah.
Craig, you can roll an Arcana check. Necroloompa, you can roll an Arcana check. Necroloompa, you know Alustrio is one of the most powerful wizards that came from the material world of Mistra. For the material world of originally the same material world where the god of magic came from. And she's considered one of the 7 sisters, which are immortal daughters of Mistra. And yes, she is a daughter of the goddess of magic that you were once about to replace. It seems, Necroloompa, for the way she looks at you, that she also knows a little bit about you, as much as you know about her. Yes. Alustrio is called the Shining Lady. She was once a very influential wizard and proponent of good across Toril, and for centuries she lived in Toril. And she came from the same material plane as Mistra, and she looks like a woman with silver hair. She has this supernatural lifespan associated to her. She has this staff of silvery moon. There is a very famous staff that has a unicorn headed. Well, she's all kind and she rewards virtual and she's all about compassion throughout the multiverse and blah blah blah, all the things that give you nausea at these days.
Yeah,
Because
Midge is
it's all
twitching.
BS.
Yeah, Midge is twitching right now, looking at
Well,
her.
Tasha is a little bit different. Tasha is a little bit of a mixed bag of. Tasha, she's a witch. She was adopted by the archhag Baba Yaga, who named her Natasha. And Tasha went on to create various spells, including Tasha's hideous laughter, and her magic-fueled ambition brought her into contact with demons and demon lords. And Midge, um, you haven't heard about Tasha by that name because
I would definitely know Baba Yaga, though.
You would definitely know Baba Yaga, yes.
Yeah.
And she was known as Egowiv and the Witch Queen, and that is a title you've heard before, but you don't have the association. And she wrote the Demonomicon of Egowiv, which you would have heard as well.
Yeah.
The greatest of all treatises of the abyss and its demonic inhabitants. Tasha became she sequestered herself into the Feywild, and then apparently she became Tasha became Zibilna, an archfey of the domain of Prismir. But now you see her as the powerful witch / wizard archfey, whatever the hell she is, in front of you, and yes, she can. She can be quite powerful. You can sense that with her, Midge, you would have some mixed feelings. There's something about her that is a little bit bittersweet. There's a little bit of spice in that sugar.
But Midge appreciates that.
Yeah.
The other lady, she just wants to just go hug her and just dirty up this white gown she's wearing and put maggots in her hair like she does with Ronaldo. Yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, to your left, what you see is these gleaming floor-to-ceiling bookshelves filed with leather-bound tomes wrapped around the sanctum's west end, while marble pillars hold up vaulted ceilings to the east. Spiral staircases in the corners leap upward. And to the right, what you see is a desk covered in paperwork and books sits in the middle of this work area. Nearby area curio cabinets filled with magical trinkets. Everything from necklaces and brooches to sparkling stones and shoes. There's a lot of magic items that you can see already from a distance, Necroloompa. Now, it's a bit of a tension in the air, and all of you are having mixed feelings towards them. But it seems that ultimately they are trying to help. Maybe.
So, let me explain. Kind of besides her, Midge not liking the general visage and of Midge is also concerned about the power vacuum that will be created after, because they keep talking about they'll be on our side until Vecna is gone. And Midge is curious if these two and their compatriots will try to fill that power vacuum once Vecna is gone. So that's why I'm saying I kind of asked about an insight check is what are their motives beyond Vecna's demise?
Okay, roll an insight check.
And Midge, you can see Vocar share your disdain towards them.
21.
But Midge, what you capture from this Illustrial is that you are the last of the lasts of the resorts that she would ever resort to. You are the
So they're
last of the last
desperate.
resort. They are
Are they
definitely
desperate?
desperate. Well, Illustria is a
They-
little bit more desperate than Tasha.
So then we
Um,
have power in this situation.
Yes, that's what you gather.
All right. So even though they think they're better than us, we have negotiating power.
Oh, they think they are better than you, but they think you are their last resort, and they wouldn't be
Okay.
appealing to you if it wasn't for that.
Do I have message or anything? I don't. Okay. All right. Good to know.
Well, how about this? How about you tell us a little bit more about your screw up? Maybe you decided to help. Who knows? What do you think, Necroloompa? You seem a little bit starstruck.
No, not at all. I'm just looking around, actually. Interesting place you have here. I like the flowers.
I see. Well, how about you tell us what happened? Well, I guess we have to put our chips in these Liches now. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then we'll figure it out. If it's worthy, right? After all, you both are out of options, aren't you? I mean, now you gotta trust the Lich bastards, right? Oh, it's kind of hilarious. Okay, we've decided to cast a wish in order to try and prevent Vecna from doing his thing. But it turns out it backfired because one out among us was not who we thought he was. We thought we were dealing with more than Kynan, but it turns out it was Cass. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you're so. Oh, I'm sorry. The daughter of Mistra, such an idiot. Oh, if I had tears, I would be crying. Oh, you were such. Deceived by Cass. Your mother would be proud. And well, Midge and Creek, if you didn't know who she was now you know she's the daughter of Mistra.
Midge fidgets just a little bit, just to drop before a few more maggots in between the cushions.
Creek keeps his poker face without trying to show any intentions.
Oh, and then what happened? Kaz screwed you over. Well, the wish backfired, and instead of getting what we wanted,
the wish tied us to the fate of these adventurers. And the adventurers came to us. We summoned them. And turns out Mordenkainen, the fake Mordenkainen, the imposter, had already one of the pieces of the rod. And he gave to the adventurers, who then starts to search. And they were quite successful in their search. They were very capable, good individuals that wanted the best of the multiverse. Very high skilled group of individuals, to which I cannot say enough good things. And once they had all the parts, their wizard decided to lead the party towards Vecna. He was very wise and very powerful, but unfortunately, it didn't go well. They failed, and as a last resort, that wizard, before dying, scattered the parts of the rod throughout the multiverse again. Now, because of the resonance of those parts of the rods, I'm afraid some of them may have gone to familiar places or near to familiar places where they were before, and that allowed Fakas to go after the rod himself. We don't know exactly what happened to the adventurers. We were not there. All we know is that once we discovered Kaz was the imposter, he left and he tried to steal the rod from the party. He wasn't particularly successful in it, and they ended up getting the one piece of the rod that Kaz had. But Kaz was never destroyed. He was reformed back in the Shadowfell, and then after the rod was scattered, he started to gather all over again. But I understand you found yourself a piece of the rod.
Ah, aren't you a well-informed little lady? How would you know that exactly?
Well, I have my means.
Yes, you do. By the way, earlier today, you said something that I find particularly strange. You said you had a portal in your house that led to several places in the multiverse.
Yes.
Oh, you see, I had a lot of experience in Sigil, and it's the first time I hear about a portal sanction in Sigil that leads to more than one place.
Well, it's more like a well of many worlds that we've managed to manipulate its randomness. But yeah, it's in the process of being sanctioned. It's not completely sanctioned yet.
I see. And does the Lady of Pain knows about this well of many worlds?
We are in the process of due diligence and sanction the portal, and it should be fully sanctioned soon.
I see. So, I'm gonna put things simply to all my liches here. You screwed up. We are your last resort. And you have an illegal portal that if the Lady of Pain discovers, she's gonna obliterate both of you. I mean, I don't know. We could ask for anything now if we want to. You would have to give it to us.
I assume you would have the decency to be reasonable and not reveal this. After all, our interests are aligned. If the Lady of Pain comes here and destroys this portal, you won't have your shortcuts to the places and to the information that we know. might help you get to the pieces of the rod faster than Kaz. Yeah, you see, you can screw us up, but then we're gonna screw you up. So it's up to you guys. I wouldn't want to. I mean, if the Lady of the Pain comes, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I mean, she can put me in a maze, but you know me. I'm gonna find my way. So, what do you guys say? Are we kind of in temporary alliance? Yes or no?
Well, as Vocar said, you know, just having you say something is nice, but do you have any items? I see. I mean, let's be honest. There's a shit ton of stuff lying around here. Anything you could offer us to help us with our endeavor?
Oh, my dear Ronaldo! Right on time! Where were you?
I was
Ronaldo?
clearly wasting my time. Oh, go ahead.
We couldn't hear you properly.
How about now?
Yep.
Try again.
Hello, can you still hear me again? Blah, 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 blah.
Barely, but go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, where am I?
Oh, didn't I bring you there?
Yes, the map is black.
Is your
Go all the way down to the bottom.
Oh,
Ronaldo.
I see. I've got it. Why is there two Loompas?
that's Elsie, Necroloompa's simulacrum.
Oh, okay.
Finally.
Yeah. Oh, I missed that part. Finally. Oh, it's about time.
I'm happy.
All right. How have I entered? How's Vocar introducing me? He said, where have I been?
He said, "Right on time, Ronaldo. I'm glad you were able to find me." Oh,
I'm
there's
glad
more
too,
of you.
Vocar.
Wow, so many liches. Yeah. You can't really kick a rock around this multiverse without finding a lich underneath, right? There's no place like Lich.
So many Liches.
Hi,
So many
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, welcome! It's good to see you.
Hello. Good to see you again. So many Liches around, but I can't see the ones I care about the most often enough.
Aww.
And who are we with? I see I've been wasting my time on the mortal plane when I should have been here.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well, I wouldn't say wasting your time. That helmet was extremely useful to defeat Morrigan. Oh, you see, we also had a little spy from Vecna. And it's not only Kaz that is racing against us. It seems Vecna is pulling his strings as well. And we had a little spy among us. But, well, in opposition to you is kind of a contrast. We actually dealt with ours, and it's completely gone.
Ronaldo waits to see another, like, what's it called? An extra one just pop out from behind the sofa. Just like, he eyes Elsie suspiciously.
And Ronaldo, you realize you can roll Arcana.
I would hope that at least one of them he would know automatically, seeing with all the witches he deals with.
Yeah, you would. Let's see. Her appearance changes quite a lot.
Okay, you said Arcana?
Yeah.
Nope, I'm using a luck point. I am using a luck point. That is absurd.
No.
Oh. I'm like, who are these hoes? Who the heck?
Net one.
So when are we going to meet the real deal, Vocar? Okay. Oh, God. No. Oh, well, actually, 17? That's not so bad.
Okay, you know who Tasha is. You don't know who the other lady is. And Vocar says, Ronaldo, that's Tasha the witch. And that's Illustrial Silverhand, one of the 7 daughters of Mistra.
Ronaldo just very theatrically grasps the cloak of Creek like he's about to faint, and he's like, Creek, my bard, my gentleman of stories, tell me it's not so. This can't be. What's her title again? The Witch Queen? The Dream Witch? No, the Dream Queen, undoubtedly, for I see before me, I know countless creatures who would be kicking their cauldrons with jealousy if they knew I was here. And then he takes Eagle by the hand and he says, also, and he gives a low bow and kisses it.
And I must say, you gotta roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
I should have known better. I got carried away. Let's see, save wisdom.
Yes.
23.
23?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. You touch her hand, and she says, and she pulls her hand away, and she says, at least one of you knows how to be polite. Look at this one. Why can't all liches just be nice like this one? Please, take a seat. Take a seat there, honey, in between the ugly one and the other ugly one.
Like, everyone is ugly compared to you, Witch Queen.
Yes, absolutely. They're both ugly compared to me.
The other one here was a daughter of mystery, you said? The Lady of Hope, I'm guessing? Well, I hope I shall recover after basking here in your beauty and intelligence, dear lady. And he just gives a nice bow and then sits at the couch.
Midge just threw up in her mouth.
Creek smiles a little bit, going like, you've been working well on your etiquette.
He leans into Midge. Try that one on for size. Oh.
If you're doing that, then Midge is going to her old standby.
Nope. He's like, please, not this time, please.
Midge just holds her hand. Your wig looks nice and clean.
I'm so glad you noticed.
Midge doesn't cast it because she realizes
thank you
that.
So much.
Yeah.
That Tasha is a little bit special to Ronaldo.
Okay. So, and you can see that Alustra was a bit disgusted by you, but she controlled herself from saying anything that would offend you.
At least he can't say Ronaldo is rude.
That is true. So, Ronaldo, we were just learning that we have a lot of leverage because they want something from us. They want to help us. And apparently, they want to help us achieve our objective faster than Cass or Vecna. I guess we are the lesser of 3 evils.
They want help from a couple of bone bags from us? Happy to serve, but a little perplexed and surprised. Won't turn you down, though. Never could. Gives Tasha a wink.
Oh, believe me, I would have done anything to avoid this situation, but apparently the multiverse likes to mock us sometimes. What is that you want?
So I want a weapon, more specifically a blade, for my twin sister there. And maybe a few potions, like some supreme ones, like some healing, some giant strength, you know. Just small things.
Well, I would think that a creature of your capacity would have the means to have whatever you want.
Yeah, but we don't have time to go and search, you see. We just need to go straight to the point. We're in a rush, right?
So are we. So are we.
Exactly.
Well, I will tell you, I have information where Cass is, and I know someone who can take you to him.
Oh, now that's interesting.
How's that interesting?
So the goal
we
is to
already
slay
have a piece of the
cosplay?
rod.
Oh no, you don't see, Necroloompa. Kaz has at least 2 pieces. Which means he's our competition. We're neck to neck. If we take him down, we'll have 4.
And so they're asking us to slay him? Is that right?
Well, that's a blunt way of put. Yes, Ronaldo.
And they're asking what we want in return. Is that right? Did I hear that right?
Yeah,
Yes.
we have the power in the bargaining here, so we're trying to get something from them in
So
return
in exchange for our help defeating Vecna and finding the rod, they will give us precious information and apparently a shortcut through the illegal portal they have in their house. Now, what I'm more interested in is, what are you going to offer in exchange for our silence? Because as you say, once we are done with Vecna, our temporary alliance is dissolved, and then I could simply just give some tip to the Lady of Pain to come pay you a visit.
What is that you want for your silence, as you say? Oh, do we really, Tasha? Yes, I know. They can be a pain, but they're kind of funny.
Well, at this, I think Ronaldo should speak up then. So he's got his very fine Baroque clothes on, and he's got his one ankle rested on a knee, very casual and laid back. And he says, yes, what could we get in return? What do I want? I already have a title, a wonderful mansion. I have lots of friends and very nice toys. Oh, what could I ask for Lisu Queen? You know, there's nothing that can quite compare to an IOU. IOU from the daughter of Mr. herself. That would be a lot of fun, would it?
You can roll perception. You can roll persuasion.
I'll use a luck point on that. Let's just see.
Where did it roll? Because I'm not seeing it. What'd you get?
I can't. Legend is watching. It's got my character sheet open. It won't connect.
Okay.
Avray.
No, I understand. Yeah.
Avray is broken this week,
Yeah.
and because Wizard of the Coast is not investing enough money in Avray. Come on, Wizards of the Coast, pay your developers better. Recover Avray before you screw up.
All right. I used up my luck points. I have inspiration though, so this is my last chance to reroll. Wish me luck, everyone. I want a good one. Let's go.
Come on.
Much better. All right. I'll take it. 21.
All right. And Illustrio says, an IOU. Okay. I guess that's simple enough. Okay. I will owe you a favor. What's your name, creature?
My name. And he stands up and twirls his cane, is Ronaldo, Marquis de Flag. And as you know, and he leans forward, he's like, the deal won't count unless it's in writing. And he snaps his fingers, and using fabricate, I'm sure the papers in the room, he creates a contract for an IOU from the two of them. And then he looks at Tasha and says, I'm sure you know all about the binding of contracts.
And Tasha says, oh, honey, I'm not signing anything. You said the daughter of Mistra. I have nothing to do with Mistra. If she wants to sign, she signs. I'm not falling for that.
And he puts a big pouty face. He's like, "Oh, I kind of wanted yours more, though."
I know. I don't really care.
Oh, witch, aren't you? All right, I'm sure we'll meet again someday, one of these eons. But
and Illustro says, must I always carry the burden, Tasha? You know I love you. Come on. You are the daughter of Mistra. You heard him. You heard him. And Illustrio moves her hands, and she casts fabricates, and she gives you her own IOU, and she says, this is the best you will get.
he reaches into his lapel and brings out little pince-nez, the little glasses you put on the tip of your nose, and he's like, and there's powdered word. So what's the IOU say?
It says, Illustro Silverhand owes you a favor, and you can call upon this favor by casting this scroll.
Okay. And then let's see. He takes his quill and adds, on par with the magnitude of services rendered by Ronaldo, Marquis de Splod in assistance with the quest against the Whispered One and altercations with Kaz. Sure you don't mind that amendment.
Fine.
Wonderful. Well, I'm happy with that. And then as he rolls it up and tucks it, he searches for something safe to tuck it into. And as Legend, if you could play that little spooky doll music box sound as he tucks it away.
The what? The music box sound?
So the little with the kooky doll.
Midge just kind of gets up and just walks right over here as she hears that music box sound. She wants nothing to do with it.
I suppose you should laugh maniacally after this.
As Midge stands up in response to that, Midge kind of knocks on her breastplate, which is made of metal, which she really doesn't like. And she goes,
I'm really not a fan of this metal. I was wondering, if you have something a little bit more organic that might be able to provide me some protection. I don't know. Let's shoot for the stars. How about some dragon scale armor?
Tasha, this is more your neighborhood. Okay, I guess only fair. You gave him one. Now it's my turn. I know. Okay. I might have some demon skin armor.
That's fine. Yeah, I don't care. that works.
Ooh, demon skin. That sounds exciting. Sure, let's give it a try.
And Tasha's swings her fingers and instantly summon a little cauldron with this black sludge inside of it. And she says, "Just pour it on your head, dear. You might
Heck
want
yeah,
to take
mate.
that other armor before, because if you
Oh.
don't, it's gonna stay on you forever."
Midge walks over and she just starts completely disrobing. I mean, granted, as a lich, there's really not much to see, but she doesn't care. So she drops all of her clothes, like right here in front. Oh no, she moved right in front of her, right in front of both of them. Just drops everything on the ground and reaches down and just puts the sludge on top of her head and lets it just drip down her and form over her body.
Greek is unfazed because of that moment you did that in Sharon's stomach.
Yeah, we've all seen this before.
Yeah.
So Ronaldo's just like last time, but only quietly. He's just on the sofa.
Oh, this is all heavy. I can't do heavy. I can only wear. I only can do light or medium. I can't wear this.
But you already put it on top of you.
Oh no.
Oh no! All right. Well, which one did I get then? Chainmail, plate, ringmail, or splint?
Roll a d4 for me.
Okay. Two.
You got the plate.
Okay. Let's see what it does. Plate armor. All right.
Hey, maybe in Sigil we'll be able to trade that out for you.
Oh my gosh! Everything's a disadvantage now. Oh my gosh!
Oh, you
It is
dealt with
small.
Tasha. You got bitten.
Oh, God.
Yes, Tasha sometimes can be a little bit deceiving.
I can't wear this at all. Like I don't have the strength for it or anything.
You should read about this armor.
Midge is like the kid from
I'm
Christmas
full.
Story.
Once you put it on, it can't be removed unless you choose to do so or you die, at which point the pot reappears and the ichor flows back into it. So
Well, dying isn't a problem.
yes. While you're wearing this armor, you have resistance to poison damage. I guess that's not going to help much.
No.
And the armor doesn't impose disadvantage on stealth checks, although it does on
does.
everything else.
I have it says disadvantage on my sheet.
It's because
Yes,
you
it
don't
does.
have proficiency.
Because you don't have proficiency. That's why.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh,
Ronaldo.
Midge. And it's now glue all over you in your skin and your fungi. And she says, "Okay, that's two. We need a better word. Desires
God.
filled in."
Oh, I hate you
Although,
right now.
She covered it. Well, at least looks good. It looks evil.
Oh, I can't even attune to it.
Oh boy.
So it's doing nothing for me.
Ronaldo comes over to Midge and says, "Tough luck, Midge, but that's the thing that's rotten with working with witches." And he whispers, but Tasha doesn't hear. And then he picks her up like a toddler and carries her over to the sofa and plops her down.
What's your strength? Can he pick me up?
Ronaldo, yeah, he can.
Okay.
Yeah, Ronaldo's pretty strong.
All right. Midge
And-
looks over.
This isn't what I was looking for. I hate you. You tricky bitch.
and you can see the little smirk on Tasha's face as she's slightly pleased. "Oh, you should be careful with that one, Midge. She can fool orcas. She can fool you. She's very sneaky." That's why I don't like her.
I'm very frustrated right now.
Yeah, you know your little bride, husband, whatever you call it, your little friend. She tricked her a couple of times. He's talking about Zagatmoy.
Oh. Okay.
She tricked her a couple of times, Mitch. So that's next level deceiving. I mean, it's like Cass and then this witch.
Interesting. I might have to
Frederick's
have
not gonna take you anywhere with me, Vocar. Oh, I'm not. Believe me, it's nice. Not a compliment.
Karika will pipe up now after listening. Says, "All right, I'm glad I got to listen to you two and take your time to hear." And he looks at them both and he says, "Well, if you're helping us out and giving us stuff, as you call desires," and he looks to Illustria, "I'm pretty good with words and magic, but my instruments are magic. Is there any instrument of the bards you can give me? And one that'll help me, not screw me over like that armor I see. Something to put me at the best I can."
Hey, I offered her the armor and she said yes. It's her problem. She said yes. She accepted. That's the deal.
And that's
Now-
fine with Midge, but I'm a bit more particular with mine.
And what exactly do you want?
Well, as I've said, do you have any instruments of the bards with you? I don't have a magical instrument.
Bards. I'm not really a bard, you know. Do you have something in mind?
As a player, no.
Oh, I guess you are too spoiled then, Creek.
Oh boy. Creek will like do a history arcana roll to see if there's something he can think of at the top of his head.
I mean, I can tell you but you may not trust me.
I'm trying to think.
What instrument are you proficient in?
I got a flute, a lyre, or tauntaun.
Oh, okay. Not a lute. You're a liar.
A liar. It says, I'll say, what about? I'm sure one of them's a liar. I'm gonna guess on this. Do you have one of the instrument
you don't
bards?
have a lute?
That's a liar.
You sure you don't have a loot?
A Cly Liar? Is that what you want? A Cly Liar?
Creek is gonna pretend he knows what that is, even though he doesn't. Says yes. That is what I would like.
There's one just hanging on the wall there. And she points to the wall.
And
She says, what a coincidence. You want the object that is just hanging there on that wall. It's right. Wait, let me point. It's hanging right there on that wall. As she points there. What a coincidence. You want the Cly Liar that is hanging right there on the wall. This is how it looks like.
Yes, I think I could utilize it to the best I can instead of just being a wall ornament in this fancy place.
Well, it's a lustros, so if she wants to give it to you, fine, just take it. We can buy it in the market anyway.
And I say thank you as I walk over to grab it.
I thought this had been a present of Elmster to you. Yes. Talking about Elmster, Necroloompa, weren't you once an apprentice of Elmster himself?
Yeah. So?
How low have you fallen? Wow. Look at you now.
Do you need help? Or not?
Well, yes, but I feel sorry for you. I remember the rumors. There is this blade sing wizard that is becoming so powerful so fast. She's so talented. The gods whispered your name. They said, she's a good candidate to replace my mother after she was assassinated by Cyric. And I must say, I'm a little starstruck myself. Your reputation precedes you.
Well, I'm still alive, as opposed to your mother.
Well, I wouldn't really say that you are alive.
Doesn't matter. I'm still here. I still enjoy life in a different way.
As a desecration of what you consider life, and all your morals and your principles. I mean,
stands up. They supposed a desecration on life, and yet it's apparently what Destiny herself wanted. Continuing her task against Vecna.
Perhaps you make a good point, Marquis this lad. Perhaps there is something about this little group of yours that Istus is playing with it in her weird, crooked lines. Okay. You said you wanted a blade. What kind of blade? Any blade?
No, not any blades. Maybe. What's the name of the one that?
You talk about mine?
Is it a last quip? That's called. But one that.
The chaotic neutral version of the Sword of Answering.
Yeah, yeah.
There's only one copy of this sword in the whole multiverse.
Yeah, that fits my alignment, yeah. Chaotic neutral. Yeah, that one.
So let me see if I understood. You want one of the 9 swords that have been created in the world of Greyhawk. Each is patterned after the legendary sword Fragarak, which is variously translated as Final Word. Each of these 9 swords has its own name and alignment, and each bear a different gem in its pommel. And you want one of the 9 most rarest long swords. There's only one less quip in the entire multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one you want.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have it, but I can tell you who does. Coincidentally, she is in Sigil. And you can try and negotiate your way with her. I'll give you my best recommendation.
Yeah, I'm reading this on D&D Beyond. I want one. What the
heck? Who is this she?
She is a powerful wizard that has helped one of my sisters with some problems in the material plane.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you call her here? I mean, I
guess
suppose
I
you
could.
have the power. Yeah,
I guess I could.
you could.
Okay. I will call her here. And she casts Gate. A gate opens on top of the stairs. And standing on top of the stairs, slightly confused, is this changeling.
Oh my gosh.
This changeling wizard, as she climbs down the stairs.
Oh, this is so good.
And Illustrio says, dear,
Aww.
I'm sorry. It was such a cold call, and I summoned you here. You see, I'm in a bit of a predicament, and since you were in Sigil, I thought, what a coincidence. You see, Woompa, I'm in a bit of a predicament. We are trying to get these powerful creatures to cooperate with our interests in defeating Vecna. And one of them is requesting the only copy of the last quip, which I understand is under your own ownership. Yes, that's right. It's under my ownership. That's you, Necroloompa. That's you. That's my best. For those of you who are needing of some context, Woompa is one of the characters that the player of Necroloompa used to play in a previous campaign of Descent into Avernus, and she is indeed in the possession of a last quip, and she is a wizard and a warlock, and she's a powerful one. Actually, probably more powerful than Necroloompa.
Yeah.
And she has a spell jamming ship now, and she travels through the multiverse, looking for adventures and so on. And now Illustrious Silverhand knew of her presence of Woompa, which apparently is very renowned these days. After she helped Illustrious sister back in Baldur's Gate to stop Baldur's Gate from being sucked into Avernus. So that's a little context for our audience. And Illustrious Silverhand says, is there any chance you would either sell or borrow or rent your sword? There's no way in hell. Wait, I'll do your best voice. There is no way in hell, Illustrious, I will ever get rid of my sword. This is like a part of me. I'm a blade singing wizard. I will never give my sword.
But it's
And if that,
It's hard to- It's hard to negotiate with yourself, huh?
yeah,
It is
kinda.
indeed. Now,
I feel like I'm
let me put some
stealing
groove
from
music for that
myself.
negotiation.
I just say, but it's for the greater
Yeah.
good. We're against, you see, the whispered one here, so would need all the help we can. And I know that blade is very good, and you know, and I know.
I can go and kill the Whisper One myself if I wanted. Me and my crew.
Hey, you want to join our group?
Woompa sounds like Mickey Mouse. This is
Minnie Mouse?
awesome.
Sounds like Minnie Mouse.
Oh boy, huh? Come join us in our party. Huh?
We'll kill the Whisper One.
And
Mate comes up
what
from
do you
behind
want
her.
to say to Woompa, Necroloompa?
Yeah, exactly that. Okay, then come join our party.
I would never be in cohorts with foul liches like you guys.
Oh my God, I'm
I
dying with
cannot
this
hear it now.
voice.
I can't not hear it.
Maybe my friend Goofy or Pluto, huh? Oh, I love this.
Well, gosh.
We love you, Legend. You know that.
That's all right. That's all right. As my best copy of Woompa is a Mickey Mouse. That's fine.
Well, now you know you can do a Mickey and Minnie voice.
Yeah, exactly. Now I know. I could. I'll add to my CV.
NPCs next session in Avernus.
In Disney.
Mickey Mouse.
My
I
voice.
can do a Mickey Mouse. All right. You see, dear. Don't you have that very powerful staff with you? Do you really need that sword? Couldn't you help me out just this time? And maybe it can just be like you land the sword, they do what they have to do, and you get it back afterwards. So, Necroloompa, what do you want to say? You can try and roll persuasion.
I take it back. I want to know more about that stuff.
About what?
About the stuff.
The staff.
Yeah, what?
There is no way I'll give you my staff.
Okay.
I won't give my sword and I won't give my staff. I'm sorry, Illustrio. I know you're like super woo, but if I cut the head of Vecna myself. I'm not gonna give my sword and my staff to someone else. I've been to Avernus and back, defeated Tiamat, defeated Zerial all at once, and I'm definitely not did all of that to just give away my sword and my staff.
Just the stuff. Not the blade
I'm
now.
not giving you my staff. There's
No?
nothing you can say that'll convince me to give you my staff.
Try, I guess. Not even a persuasion?
For the staff, she's adamant. You can try persuasion for the weapon.
I forgot she has this stuff. I should have... Alright. Let's see...
I
No.
believe in you.
No, I don't.
Wow.
But I'm gonna...
You are horrible at this. I'm not
gonna
even
use
gonna
a-
roll her in sight because Woompa has this crazy staff that gives
She does.
advantage on everything.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna click on that.
I want that stuff now. Alright.
I'm not gonna even roll her in sight to resist whatever it is you're trying to do.
Oh god.
You probably need my help.
I'm gonna use a lucky point. Come on. I'm gonna use another
Seriously?
one. It's gonna be
Illustrio.
pointless. I have a +1 on this, but I'm doing it. Okay, an 18. Decent.
Now let's see what she rolls on insight to prevent you from getting her sword.
Woo! There we go. Woo.
Oh my.
Look, Illustrio, I will, just because you convinced me that this is for the sake of the multiverse, I will be willing to lend her my sword. But I need something in exchange, some sort of collateral.
That's interesting. Huh. I appreciate how smart you are, Woompa. Yes, indeed. She should provide you some sort of collateral. What is the collateral, Necroloompa?
I'll break a finger and I'll give it.
No. Well,
That's worth nothing.
Collateral.
I know. How about you give her a piece of the rod?
No.
I mean, you give her a piece of the rod, and you come to pick it up when it's the time to fight Vecna.
No, she
And you
doesn't
can have the sword.
No, she doesn't even have like a weapon to protect herself, and then I give her the rod so that she's like, no. What if she's gonna get attacked? How is she gonna survive? She's by
I
herself.
thought that sunblade was a weapon. Am I mistaken?
Yeah, but I want this for my twin sister Elsie.
You mean your simulacrum?
Yes.
Elsie. What a weird name. My simulacron's name's Simaloompa.
Now it's like, oh, pattern makes sense. I get it.
While this entire conversation is going on, Midge is going to be over here in the corner trying to get out of this demon armor.
All right, Mitch.
Actually, it says I can.
Armor.
It actually says I can. It says if I choose to do so. Yeah.
Yes. Takes about
And
10
the pot-
minutes.
Yeah, and the pot appears right next to her.
Yes, and you start to pull it out. That it's like taking chewing gum out of your hair. You
Yeah.
just try to
Yeah,
pull that thing
it's
out.
it's like Venom. You know,
Yeah.
Yes,
the
exactly.
the
Yeah,
symbiote. Yeah.
As you try to put it in the pouch, and it climbs back at you.
Yeah. And she just leaves it there. It just leaves it there. She won't ask for anything else, but it's just the pot sitting next to her.
You're just gonna leave it there?
I mean, she can't wear it.
Yeah, you can take it and trade it.
All right.
Still a quite precious armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she
Friggin' plate.
takes it off. She takes it off, and she'll see. Okay, so it was plate, right? All right.
Yeah.
She grabs the.
Wait, look. Ronaldo can use it, yes. Miss Creaky, hand it over.
It's over in the corner. So, all right. I added it to my. It's just I grabbed it, but she took it off.
We'll figure out what to do with it later.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I just wanted to say. Well, didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that's what she was doing.
How is it
Ronaldo
precious when
scooches
it
up
gives
next to Elsie.
disadvantage?
Yeah, that's good. Ronaldo
Yeah, it doesn't
scooches
give
next to Elsie.
disadvantage
Wow.
on stealth checks. Ronaldo, sorry, what did you say?
He scooches next to Elsie and says, "Oh, been here long?" That's it. I just wanted to make the joke.
Oh, Ronaldo, you weren't here for this, but Elsie's wearing a Creek's outfit since I have multiple of the same costume.
Yeah.
Yes, she's wearing the hat and all the colorful colors that Creek has on him.
Like thumbs over to Creek. His stuff looks better on you, and I can tell the difference. You've got the hair.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No, I have to say, they're all asking for magical items and things. But I'm more a fan of artifacts. You know me, Tasha. I'm a collector. You give me an artifact that is worthy of my time, and maybe I'll keep my mouth shut. I mean, assuming this negotiation with Necroloompa is gonna go well.
There's no way I'm gonna give her. I'm gonna lend my sword, but only if I have a collateral.
We can't give away the pieces of the rod.
Well,
That's just, we have to hold on to those.
Creek pipes up and says, well, what if I give you a legendary item of mine as collateral?
What legendary item? Is it unique, like my sword? There's only one in the multiverse?
There's no other
There's only
item
one
that's
that is-
in the- there's no other item that's one of a kind. You know the rod has 7 parts. I have the Pixis of Pandemonium. As Creek holds this box out of his hands. It's very hard to get
one
one
that
of
is
these.
Mama gave him.
Would this Pixis of Pandemonium be enough collateral? This thing is quite difficult to get.
No!
Creek says, well, you wouldn't mind if I opened it, right?
Ah, dear, really? Are you gonna pull that off in front of a witch?
I'm gonna use Creek's gonna deceive and says, well, it looks like your sister has a better poker face than my deception, than my lies. And I put away the box.
Oh, she's not my sister. She's my friend.
I look
That's
at
Tasha
Necroloompa.
talking to you.
Oh, my bad. I misinterpreted that. No. Save the chaos for after the ordeal. I tried Necroloompa.
Yeah, I really don't know what I can give. There's nothing really that I want to give.
Come on, Necroloompa. There's gotta be something we can give them. How about,
And he starts to look into his bag of holding.
Oh, for crying out loud. How about a scroll of the comet?
I already have one of those.
Oh, god damn it. How about, Black Crystal Tablet?
No, I don't want to go to the Far Realm.
Oh, god
That
damn
was
it.
pretty cool.
And he continues to shuffle through his bag and says,
Come on, Necroloompa, help me out here. There's gotta be something you can give this to get your sword so we can get this done with.
Oh, God. Some dead astral sea god blood. Uh-huh.
Dead Astro Sea God blood.
Uh-huh.
What is that? What does that do?
You can do cool stuff with it, but you're not gonna end up doing because I'm gonna get it back. That's the whole point. But it's very, 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 very precious. It's the blood from a god. From the Astral Sea.
if what she's saying is true, Woompa, and that's a blood of a god, it could turn you into a very powerful being. If
What?
we convert into the right concoction. Not many people know how to do that, but I learned with my mother.
So you know how to do that?
Oh yes, but I would never do that for a lich.
But if you make that your reward instead.
Well, it seems, okay. I'll take the blood of the dead god. You can
Does
get
that
it
mean she's
back.
gonna use it up then?
Oh, we're not going to use as long as you give back the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds
Where's
good.
the blood? Give me the blood. Come on.
Here you
Blah,
go.
blah, blah.
Okay.
And then she hands over the sword and is like as almost as if she's changing her mind as she pulls the sword back.
Look, you take good care of my sword. If you break it, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna hunt you down and I'm gonna destroy you.
You and whose army?
I actually have an army. I have a fleet of spelljammer sheeps. And we're gonna kick your ass. And I'm gonna kill you as many times as necessary.
Okay. Anyway, you don't use these blades that much, so I've heard.
It doesn't matter, it's mine.
Okay.
It's unique.
And she gives you the blade, takes the blood of the dead god, and she gives to Illustrious, says,
So you can do something with this?
"Huh. Long time I haven't seen one of these." Yes. If she doesn't give back your sword, I can assure you, Woompa, I will do my best to turn this into the concoction I've mentioned. And you're not going to lose in this. And this is going to be as a thank you for your help in this very tricky situation.
All right. Can I go back to my crew now in my ship?
Oh, yes, of course. And Woompa walks back into the gate
And just like that, she disappears
Bye-bye.
as the gate closes.
Both Necroloompa and Elsie at the same time going, bye-bye.
So, Vocar, what is that you want? An artifact. Oh, you know what I want. You know that I'm not gonna give it to you. I want the Demonomicon. Yeah, and I'm
No
not gonna give it
way.
to you. Come on. And how about you just lend it to me? I'll make a fan copy of it, and I'll give back to you. There's no way in hell I'm gonna give that to you. Oh, okay. How about your mom's? How about your mom's pastor? What? You know, your adopted mom, her special little thing, the cauldron and the pastor. How do you even know about that? I know many things. Yes. Yes. Would you be willing to part with that? No. Come on. Baba Yaga's mortar and pestle is legendary.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh,
Ronaldo is on the edge of the seat. He's like, this is serious.
Come on, Tasha. It's for the benefit of the multiverse. Wouldn't you sacrifice that to save the multiverse? How selfish are you? It's time to prove that the moral high ground you sit on serves something, and it's not just hypocrisy that I smell in the air. And I'm gonna roll a persuasion for Vocar.
hold on. I was going to give you guidance. I
don't think they'd let us.
You would have to. You would have to come across to touch him.
Yeah, I was listening. So I mean,
okay. Go ahead and
I
give
would've-
guidance.
yeah. So there you go. You have guidance.
That's a 23.
So 23.
and now Tasha is going to roll her persuasion to resist. Wow, she rolled a 31. Wow,
Good lord.
19 plus 12. Wow.
I wish I could go against that.
And
No.
and she says, "No,
You have to move
it's what is the point of giving you an artifact that is just going to create another problem for the multiverse? The moment I sorted out the current one, it's like exchanging 6 for half a dozen. Ah, for crying out loud! It's just a mortar and a pestle. I mean, I know you come after me after that. Yes, but I won't find you, right, dear? Because of that little eye patch you have. Doesn't allow me to locate you. Oh, yes, this whole thing. Yeah. Isn't it a beauty?
Yeah, can I inspire Vocar, actually?
Yes, you can. What would you like to say to inspire him?
Alright, Creek J starts to play a quick tune for says, hold on, let me lighten the mood here, guys. And he goes like, hey there. There's no need to feel down. I said, hey there. Pick yourself off the ground. I said, hey there. Cause you need inspiration, so have some from this bard now. And I inspire Vocar. It's fun to sing with the B-A-R-D. It's fun to sing with the B-A-R-D. You can get a D12. I'm done. I'm done freeforming that.
Very good. Very good.
You're not taking your coat off and swinging it around.
I tell you what. With that inspiration, I will I will cite a little poem for you. 8 cats perch atop 8 dead attending. 8 lizards flee from 8 cats scavenging. 8
know what this is.
toads
Now I was getting out of the way.
climbing meet 8 dead and falling.
My
8
map's not loading.
snakes sneak under 8 bats screaming. 8 eyes open, always dreaming. All on the cauldron that is ever seeming. Ah, beautiful. So you learn one of my incantations. Very good. So I assume you now want one of my cauldrons. Ah, if you wouldn't mind. I hear they are of excellent quality. Which one you want? The golden or the iron? I mean, how about and I'm gonna roll his persuasion with the D8 from
D12.
D12. Oh, he's gonna need that. So that's a 19. Let's see what Tasha's. What Tasha will roll. Wow, a 25. And
Aww.
this is. How about? Well, if someone has inspiration, they could give it to him now.
Sure, I'll give it.
All right. Let me see if Vocar rerolls that D20.
All right, I'll give
Wow,
my. I'll
That's
give my
another
inspiration.
14. Okay.
Woo!
There
All
we go.
right. Oh, that's slightly better. 29. So he passes. She says, so, which one you want? What do you think, guys? Should I get the gold one? That gives like a scrying and can make brooms of flying and it can give you slightly more endurance. Or should I get the iron one that can summon swarms of bats and can turn blood into humanoid creatures?
Ooh, I like that one.
The iron one, right?
Yeah.
I love that.
All right, the iron one is it is. Okay, so I'll give you the gold. Come on. Yeah, you want the iron? I'll give you the gold. And she gives him the gold cauldron. That summons in front of him and looks like this. Oh, okay.
Ronaldo's like, I knew you would do that. We all
Still-
get brooms. We all get brooms.
I guess still slightly good. Oh boy. Are you sure you want to give me this one? I mean, we can scry now. Yeah, that's a safe bet. Okay. All right. I guess we have a deal. Anyone wants to say anything for these ladies before they open a portal to us? By the way, where are we going next? Oh yes. We have someone here who can tell you a little bit about Kaz. And someone, you hear steps coming down the stairs. And this mysterious lady appears in the workshop near you.
Oh, from behind us.
Yes, on the right. And as she appears there, let me show you how she looks like. Let me see if I can share just her image.
You don't want to flash her whole character sheet to us?
No, but it doesn't. It doesn't matter because her character sheet in D&D in Roll20 doesn't have the picture I'm trying to show you guys.
Okay.
All right. So I put it in the Discord for you guys.
Oh yeah. Okay. Ooh.
all right.
Fancy sword.
And she says, "Well, this is Saruzanda Alistair. She knows she comes from Barovia. And, the land of the Dark Lord Strad von Zarovich. And she's a powerful inquisitor. And she's willing to tell you where Cass is. And she will take you there through the portal, and she will lead you through this place. What do you call Sarusanda? The Death House. I will take you to the Death House, where this Cass, you say, is someone that is passing, pretending to be Strad.
That's funny.
And on that note, we'll conclude this session here. That's a wrap.